Michael and welcome to Angling Info. Hi and welcome to Angling Info. Today we're at a new venue for me. It's Oakland Waters, it's called, near Gowdall. I've come with a couple of lads and I've never fished it before, so the approach that I've gone with today is something that's won me quite a few matches, and also it's a really good deadly method to try down the margins, which we'll do on another day. Back end of September, it's getting a bit cold now, it's brightened up a little bit, so what I'm going to do, they've told me the average stamp's about £5, £6 a carp in here, but there is some doubles. So the approach that I've gone today is really simple. I'm going to fish on the deck. I'm going to fish about 10 metres out, and what I've done is just mixed up some margin carp ground bait. You'll have seen it on, if you watch my method feeder video, I use it as an additive towards my method mix, but this is just pure sonar baits margin carp mix. It's like full of tiger nuts and lots of little dry particles. So I've got that there, that's what I'm going to feed. I've cooked in 2 pots and I've left it for about 15 minutes. And I probably won't put any more in till probably 2 or 3 casts. And then I'll just be little nuggets in the cad pot on the end of the pole, just so you know that I don't want to overfeed it basically, especially with it getting to near back to autumn time. So that's the bait that we're going to feed. The baits that we're going to use on the hook is, I've got some expanders, 6mm expanders, the Fin Perfect ones. You can use any expander, natural flavour. So just pumped those and soaked them, just left them in a bit of water. I've just got some normal hookable 6mm naturals, and then just to pull out those bonus fish, I've got some S pellets here, some krill flavoured 8mm, just to try and use as a target bait, basically, for those slightly bigger fish. I've no idea what to expect. We might catch silvers, we might catch carp, but we're going for the carp, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that's what we'll have. I'll just give you a quick rundown through the rig. Really simple today. There's quite a few snags near me, to be honest, which I don't really know how we're going to get them in when we get hold of them. So what we'll probably have to do is play them out in the open water. Once they've had the first run, then we can have them on the puller kit. I've got 14 Jura in there, so it should be able to cope with it when it's used in conjunction with the roller puller. Obviously you can use puller bungs if you haven't got that. It's quite deep, to be honest. I've plumbed up and it's well over a metre deep, which is quite surprising actually. I didn't think it'd be that deep. And what I've got is an 015 reflow power line. I've got that all the way down to a little hook link of 013 power line, and then I've got a size 16 hook on. I've got one of the Preston J range floats. It's got a short stem, carbon stem, quite a tall bristle actually, but I've got it dotted really down to a pimple, because I've been told that they're quite shy biters. So also I've got a bit of tow and a bit of wind, a crosswind, so that also helps with that. That's why I've got probably 18 inches of line behind it, just so I can hold the float back without having the wind affect it. So the shots that I've got shots down the line. I've got 6 spread out throughout all across the line of number 10 stocks, and then on the hook link I've got a couple of number 8 droppers, and that's it really. It's hopefully going to be a good day. I mean, it's knocking on about 1 o'clock now, so it's hopefully going to be, the sun's out, it's stopped raining, so let's give it a try and see if we can catch one. Right, so we're going to hook on the baits now. So I'm going to start with an expander, and all I'm going to do is just put the point of the hook in and just roll on the expander. So we're not going to feed on the first drop, as we've already fed the ground bait. It's cooked in, so we're not going to feed any on the first drop. Like I say, you just keep feeding it every 2 or 3 casts until you establish your peg. I've no idea what to expect, so slowly lower that rigging. We don't want to just drop it in, just because we're fishing deep now, so it wants to be lowered in gentle. I've got a marker on the far bank, and I've got the pole on the end of my elbow, so I've got the exact distance. So it floats, gently sinking down now. Slightly hung up the float, so maybe that it's laid over a fish, or there is fish in the peg maybe. So I'm just going to gently lift it and then re-drop it. If you've shot it down and you know that it comes right down and it doesn't, then you must be over the top of something. So it's always good to just lift it back out, and there we go, straight away into a fish. Really surprised at that. Like I say, I've never fished this before. It doesn't feel too big. But it does feel like a carp. So what I've got is it's got the rod, the pole nice and low. Let the carp go on its first run. There's no point in me trying to get it into the snag straight away until it's done that first charge. Otherwise, I'm just going to end up with a tangle. But it doesn't feel big. It only feels probably about a pound or two. When you get it onto the top section, and just use that puller bung. So what we'll do is just get his hands dried and have another go. I'm still not going to feed on my second drop now. Some people would think, oh, I've got a fish, I'll feed straight away. I don't believe in that. If I've cooked in, I believe that you need 2 or 3 casts, or 2 or 3 fish, I should say, before you really need your next feed in it. If you've fed it and you're not catching anything straight away, it might be just that there's nothing in your peg, so you will have to feed it probably after about 10-15 minutes, especially if you're not getting any bites. So we'll just go out again and see. Like I say, this is the first drop. I've never fished here before, so I don't know what to expect. I like that when you go to a venue you've never fished before, and you don't know what to expect. What fishing's about, really. So again, we're going out to that marker we've got on the far bank, gently lowering the baiting. Got it right onto your elbow, so you know exactly where you are. Rod's just settling now. Just keeping an eye on it. You've got the bite down. The bite's so subtle. That bite was very, very gentle bite. It wasn't a full underneath bite, a full rag on it. It was just a gentle pull under. So after it's been in a couple of seconds, just lift and drop. Right, so we're just going to bait back up on this second run that we're going to do. What we're going to do is put a small amount of ground bait in with it. We've gone down initially with the 2 cups, and we've left that for about 15 minutes to just get a bait down there. So now we're going to get a small ball like that, just put it in your cad pot, and go out and drop that on that same spot. this hook bait over the top of it. Important that you do lower it down and it goes down at a steady pace, and fish will watch it all the way down. Prevent any tangles. Got a shot spread throughout the rig, so then you know it's even and it doesn't get any loops or tangles in it. Signs on the float straight away. Like I say, I've never fished this open waters. It's got good reviews, so just missed that one. So we'll give it a try. But we have had quite a lot of rain and it is cooling down. Now it's well into September, near the back end of September. So got to take that into consideration of how much you're feeding. So I won't put any more big pots in until I've probably had 3 or 4 fish now, and I'll only put 2/3 of another pot in. Not going to feed any more in the tab pot. I'll just keep until that last drop. Again, just lower it down over the feed. Rinse some of the fish again, so keep your pole low again while it goes for that first one. Coming back towards now. Still got that wholesome. Feels like a similar size fish. About 3 or 4 pounds. In a peg like this, it's always good to tie the fish out as far away as you can before you need to get it underneath the feet. It's gone for its first run now. Still got the pole low. Just going to start bringing it back and seeing it's ready to get onto the top section. Bring it back onto the top section. Now I can gain more control now. Again, keeping the pole low, obviously I'm limited as to how low I can keep it. I've got trees on either side. Nice and low. Elastic doodle there. Very stretchy Dura elastic. Particularly strong, super strong gear on 015. As soon as you've seen the fish and he's got his head up once, this is when you get your net in your hand. We've got his head up now. Keep that head up, bring him towards your net, and he's in. A bit bigger than last time. Get his top section away. Let's get him out and have a look at him. Nice scale mirror. So as you can see, it catches good stamp fish. It's working really well for me. I've never fished here before, so I'll just get this one back and catch some more. Give it a try yourself. Let me know how you get along. Also works really good down your margins, which I'll do another day. So check out my other videos, subscribe